Hello everyone and welcome to our lecture on lists. A list is a collection that is both ordered and changeable, meaning the order that you put things into the list is the order they come out. It's also changeable, meaning we can actually change the data that's inside of a list. Lists allow duplicate members, meaning we can have more or multiples of the same item. Lists utilize square brackets rather than quotations, and each item in a list is separated by a comma. So if we wanted to create ourselves a variable that held a blank list, we just say something like numbers is equal to 2 square brackets. Remember, we're using square brackets now instead of quotations, because quotations are for strings, square brackets are for lists. So now we have our numbers list, and it's empty for now. So you can either create a list empty, or you can create it with data inside of it. So in that case, we can say numbers is equal to, again, we use the square brackets, but now I'm going to put in my items. So I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and now notice how each item is separated by a comma. So let's just verify we have a list. So I'm going to do our trick from before. I'm going to say print the type of numbers. When I hit play, we'll get it's a list. If I want to print the actual list, we just say print numbers. We can hit play one more time, and we can actually see the list printed out. And again, the order stays the same because it's an ordered list. So let's create ourselves a new list, which we can then explore more things that we can actually do with lists. I'm going to create a list of colors. So I'm going to name a variable colors. I'm going to say that's equal to, again, square brackets. And now I can put something else inside. So I'm going to say like blue, red, green, yellow, and purple. Right, so just a list of colors. Notice how each item here is a string. It's because a list can contain other data types. So in our numbers list, it contained a list of integers, and our colors list contains a list of strings. Now, if I wanted to get the value of one of these items, so get the value, we can do so by calling that list and then giving it the index number of the item we want. Indexes are how we determine the position of an item inside of a list. Indexes start at 0 and count up for each item. So in this case, blue is 0, red is 1, green is 2, yellow, I misspelled incorrectly, is 3, and purple is 4. So 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So if I want to get blue, for example, I would say print our colors, but I only want the 0th item. So we tell Python we want the 0th item by putting square brackets right after our colors. So when I hit play, we'll see we print just blue. If I wanted to get green, we know that it's 0, 1, 2. So we need to change our index number to 2. I'm going to hit play. We get green this time. We can also use negative indexes. So I'm going to say negative indexes. And this actually just counts backwards. So normally we go from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, so on and so forth. Now if I say -1, we'll actually get the last item because it goes from the end and then backwards. So if we hit play, we get the last item, purple. Now why is it not -0? Because remember we started at 0. Well, that's because you can't have a -0. There is no negative or positive 0. So in this case, we actually start at -1. Okay, there's some other things we can do with lists. Remember how I said it was changeable? So in order to change an item inside of a list, I'm going to say change a value. I could say my colors at the position that I want to change. So in this case, I want to change 1. So let's change red. And we're going to say that's equal to teal. Now when I print my colors, we'll see that red will turn into teal. I'm going to hit play. And now our list says blue, teal, green, yellow, purple. When previously it had red at position 1. So this is how we change the value. Just like strings, we get the length of the list. So get the length by using the len keyword or the len built-in function. So I'm going to say print the len of our colors. And let's see how many items we have inside of there. I'm going to hit play. And we can see there's 5. If I count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, there's 5 items. Our index starts at 0. So our last index would be 4, but there's still 5 items in there. If we wanted to add an item to our list, we can use the append. So add an item. We would say colors.append, and then we just append the thing we want to go inside of our list. So in this case, I'm going to add cyan. Now if I print colors again, we should see at the very end of our list, we now have cyan. We can also remove items from our list. And we use the colors.remove in order to do so. And now I just tell it the item I want to get rid of. So let's take a look at our list again, and let's get rid of green. So I'm going to tell it I want to get rid of green. Now let's print colors one more time and see what we get. So now notice how we had green before, yet this time green is missing. It goes straight from teal to yellow. So I actually removed green. If I wanted to add an item at a specific position, so add item at position, we use the insert keyword. So I'm going to say colors.insert. And now we give it 2 things. We tell it the position we want to insert it at and the item we're inserting. So I want to say at position 2, I want to insert orange. Let's print colors and see what we get. Notice how we have orange here, starting at position 0, 1, 2. So it put orange at position 2 and moved everything else back. If I want to remove an item at a specified position, so remove from position. If I can spell this correctly, we just use colors.pop. And now pop only takes 1 argument, so we just tell it the thing we want to get rid of. So let's pop out position 3. We're going to print colors. So we have 0, 1, 2, 3. That means our yellow should be gone. I'm going to hit play, and we can see our list now no longer has yellow. Cool. There's one more thing we can do with a list, and that's we can actually sort that list. So I'm going to say sort a list. And we do so by saying colors.sort. Then I'm going to print colors. So actually, this will actually take all of our colors and sort them by in alphabetical order. I'm going to hit play, and we get blue, cyan, orange, purple, teal. It's now in alphabetical order. If I wanted to sort in reverse, I would say colors.sort, and then I would just tell it reverse equals true. Now when I print colors, we'll see that now it's in reverse order. It's still sorted, just in reverse order. And that's all I have for lists. I'll see you in the next video.